So in the first example, we saw how the Kmart is using dial access to open up a new world opportunity for themselves. But as we look forward as technologists, we know that there are higher speed broadband access techniques. Just to review those right quick, one is DSL, digital subscriber line, which of course leverages the twisted pair that the telephone companies installed to provide high-speed internet access. Another example is coax, which the cable companies installed, and they use what's called the DOCSIS standard to provide high-speed internet access over the cable television plant. And one that's coming on strong, especially this year, watch for this, is in the area of broadband fixed wireless, not mobile, but in fact the high-speed fixed wireless, where you see companies like MCI WorldCom really exploring ways they can use this technology to provide broadband access to customers. But today, let's take a look at DSL. DSL is enjoying a really explosive amount of growth. Cisco alone has installed over 1 million ports of DSL out towards people's homes primarily. And in fact, the experts project that DSL connectivity will reach 10 million consumers in the US alone over the next 3 years. But you may not have thought about the way that DSL is also useful for small business access. Let's take a look at some examples of that. For example, in a real estate office, you probably have seen multiple listing services where they have these sort of dense text printouts that have lots of obscure abbreviations. Well, it would be nicer to be able to get a multimedia feed with floor plans and photographs and perhaps even video walkthroughs of potential homes to save you time when you're shopping for a home. Or law firms need high-speed access to some of the databases they use. Things like Westlaw or the Lexis database. Things like this are part of the day-in, day-out work of a law firm, and if we can give them more efficient access, it'll make the law firms more efficient. They may or may not cut their fees as a result, but in any case, it'll be an improvement of that application. The one we're going to look at today is actually in the insurance industry. Now, as you're probably aware, the insurance industry is characterized by companies that then work with independent agents. And these partners, these independent agents, are their interface to their customers, both to sell policies and then to help people when they need to make claims. We're going to see an example here where somebody built a virtual private network. So you might say that they're moving from a world of auto insurance where the club means a clumsy anti-theft device kind of like this one, to where the club means the people who are connected to the virtual private network of Plymouth Rock Assurance Company.
Plymouth Rock Assurance, from its beginning, decided it was going to be a company that offered to its independent agents the most friendly, affordable, service-oriented company to work with. Personal automobile insurance in Massachusetts is exactly the same regardless of what company you're with. Therefore, companies cannot really differentiate on product in Massachusetts. Therefore, we have to come up with strategies getting around that and service those independent agents and customers. We believe the fact that the internet offers the opportunity for us to quickly and efficiently interface with our agents and provide them the information they need to make decisions in their offices. Generally, an insured will come into their office to write new insurance, modify existing insurance, or have questions about their insurance policies. At that point in time, they will bring up our website, and they, based on the customer's name, can either enter the new business, start from scratch, quote the information. As we looked at technology and offerings from bandwidth and so forth, about a year to a year and a half ago, DSL became a very prevalent form. It offered faster connectivity at a much reduced cost, and it made sense. Anytime you're doing any type of financial transactions, and insurance is considered a financial transaction, we're not really sending money over it, but we're sending vital information on customers and our agents. We had to be assured the fact that appropriate security would be there so that hackers could not get in there and intercept the information. HarvardNet, once we looked at their footprint, we looked at our footprint, they matched very favorably. Then we decided that was a logical organization to try to do business with. We selectively worked with them based on their rollout schedule, which communities had DSL first, and we rolled out to our agents in a matching scenario. So it really worked well. Our future plans from a Plymouth Rock corporate perspective is to expand our internet offering into beyond query capabilities for agents into actual processing capabilities where they can process new business, endorsements, and first notices of loss over the internet. This type of activity requires a much larger transfer of data, therefore we need to have the larger bandwidth available. We believe, in fact, that HarvardNet wants to play that role and is playing that role, and I think they can do well for us in keeping us abreast of what we need to move in the future as far as technology goes.
I really like that example. There's no, .com fads or hype there, just a practical man looking to use the new world technology and the new world services in an effort to give his company competitive